Morning. It's Des again from Inspirational post by Leverson. Um, this morning, I just want to talk about blame. And we as people, we sometimes think that we have to blame other people for our circumstance or where we are or where we end up. But it comes down to us at the end of the day. It comes down to what we do, how strong we are, what we feel that we have to do for ourselves to get ourselves out of this blame culture, situation, society of blaming others instead of taking responsibility for ourselves. Because otherwise we're always just gonna point the finger and say, you know what, I couldn't get by because of this. I couldn't get by because I haven't had enough of this. I couldn't get by because I'm a man. I couldn't get by because I'm a black man. I couldn't get by because I'm a woman. I couldn't get by because I'm homosexual. I couldn't get by for a number of reasons. I just can't get by. And everything that you've heard me say there is can't. Can't, because I can't. But it's a blame game, so you're always blaming somebody else straight away. But we have to look within. And don't forget, as I said yesterday on post, it's about me finding out things, and I do like to find things out. So I'm not going to blame somebody else for me not finding out things, or for me not being able to do something, or stopping myself from doing something because of what somebody else might think, or because of what somebody else might say, or because of what somebody else might do. It's down to me to have a stronger mindset, stronger willpower, to have that passion, and most importantly is to believe in myself. Because if I don't believe in me, how can I get forward? I'm always going to put a can't in front of that. I'm always going to blame some situation that arises. So, as I said, I do like to find out what things mean, and just to say that the definition of blame, it's the word itself, blame. It's a horrible word anyhow. Even the sound of it, blame. It's to feel or declare that someone or something is responsible for a fault or a wrong. So to feel or declare that someone or something is responsible for a fault or a wrong. So what do we do in this case? Do we keep pointing fingers? Because it's so easy to fall into that trap. It's so easy just to fall into that mindset of, because straight away, first of all, it's going to block you. It's going to stop you as soon as you start saying, you know what, I'm blaming somebody else for their opinion, because it's their opinion. It isn't your fault. It's their opinion. It's just their opinion. But does their opinion count if you're trying to improve yourself? Or is their opinion just trying to hold you back and keep you down? Don't blame them for what they've got to say. Blame you for not doing it then, or accepting of what they're saying. Never give somebody else the power to rule over your life, because it is your life. It's your situation. It's what you're going to do to stop whatever negativity is popping in of your head with the word can't or blame, pointing a finger towards somebody else. Because don't forget, those people anyhow, they're always going to be blaming somebody else for a certain situation, because they can't own their own mistakes, their own faults. They can't own what path they've chosen. We all make choices and we all make decisions. We're either going to make a decision. It's so simple. Life is simple. It really is. We just try and overcomplicate. We just try and overcomplicate things. So it is simple. We can either make the right choice or we can make the wrong choice. That's it. What else is there? You either make a choice to do something or you're going to make a choice not to do something. You're going to make a choice to get up early in the morning. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold coming on, but hey, I'm not going to blame anybody else for that. I just need to get out, hit the roads a little bit more, and straight away thinking, I'm going to get rid of this anyhow. Don't hold coals that long or that well. Ain't going to happen. But no, we can't take on somebody else's blame or somebody else's thoughts. It's down to us to get ourselves out of the mindset of saying, you know what, I'm going to allow you to shape what I'm thinking or to shape what I'm doing. We have to say, you know what, I believe in me. I believe in my future. I believe in exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not worried about your small-mindedness, because your small-mindedness is not going to affect me. It isn't going to put me into that small confined space where there are a lot of people fighting inside of it to get out. They can see the space, they're seeing the space in between my fingers, and they're trying to get out, but they can't because they feel trapped. Because sometimes it takes somebody from the outside to come and help them and pull them out, just to get them to change their way of thinking, just to get them to change their mindset. Because don't forget, we all need that little bit of help. But are we going to take that help, or are we just going to stay where we are and think about, okay, well, I can't move because that person's already says that I'm no good. So imagine how many people that have had knockbacks where they've had no money, they've had hardly any clothes to wear, where they've been struggling, they've had an abusive relationship, where they've been held back from so many things. But what they've done is they've got themselves out of that situation, because you have to do it yourself. You have to have that mindset to say, you know what, I can't take no more of this. So you either end up leaving out of a bad relationship, or you end up saying, you know, I can't live like this anymore. I want better things for myself. I want more money. I want to have a better lifestyle. I want to work for myself. So what are you going to do to actually help yourself to get yourself on the right path to do that? I said it's about having the mindset of getting up early and doing things and putting yourself around the right people, having the right conversations with people who are there for you. Because the ones that are pointing and blaming and saying, you know what, you're wrong, you are, it's your fault. Sometimes you're just going to declare that, yeah, it's my fault, and being weak. No, you can't be weak to have a better future, because don't forget, where you are at the moment, you must be feeling down and depressed and hurting, because I've been there myself, where I've been down, I've been depressed, I've been hurt, and I didn't think anything would change. But it was only because I was having a negative mindset and not really thinking clearly, because I thought that all the pressure of the worlds were coming down on me but you have to shake yourself out of that and get somebody as well to help you get out of that mindset. And it is hard doing it by yourself. A lot of the time I had to do things like I had to get myself motivated, get up and run. That was my thing. I had to run. And you know what? It wasn't a case of me running away from my problems. I was just running so that I felt better within myself. So, for one thing, health benefits were helping me completely. Change the way that I eat. Stop eating meat altogether. Not saying that you have to do this, but I'm just telling you about what I did to change myself around. So, my diet changed. Started introducing yoga into my life. Started introducing little workouts, little regimes for myself. And that's what I did. So now I pass this on to other people, and it helps just to change the way that they think, because it is having a positive mindset. Stay with a positive mindset and you can achieve anything that you want to achieve, that you want to achieve. I'm not saying that you can achieve anything in the world. I'm not saying that I